Tonight at 6, an off-duty Southport police officer spots a robbery suspect at an Indianapolis hospital. What happened next left that officer injured, shots being fired, and triggered a citywide manhunt.
We know that this is part of the risk, one of the risks that we face each and every single day.
This all went down quickly over the course of about 90 minutes.
And you probably got a series of news alerts on your phone when it was happening today. Emily Longnecker joins us live at the hospital right now with what the officer saw that set it all off and an update on his condition. Emily?
Well, Ann and Scott, the officer is home tonight recovering from leg and hip injuries after being hit by the suspect's car. Now, this all started, say investigators, when the officer who was off duty here recognized a robbery suspect in a car here at Methodist Hospital. And when that officer approached the car along with hospital security, the suspects took off, hitting the officer, who then fired at them.
That officer's name is not being released, but police say he's a 4-year veteran of the Southport Police Department and a captain who oversees investigations. IMPD's critical incident response team is investigating, but can't say right now how many shots the officer fired at the suspects after he was hit. Police say the car those two people were in is believed to be stolen. Police later caught the suspects, ages 28 and 33, on the east side. Police say what happened this morning is a reminder of the dangers law enforcement can encounter at any time, but choose to do their job despite that.
Nobody's going to harass us or try to scare us into not doing our job. We're going to be here for the community of Indianapolis and Southport for as long as they need us.
And Southport Police Chief Tom Vaughn thanking the public tonight for their well wishes for this injured officer. Now, investigators are also looking at whether there is hospital surveillance video showing when the officer was hit. Police are not saying what the two suspects could be charged with at this point. They'll be presenting their case to the prosecutor's office, who will decide that. Ann, Scott?
All right, Emily Longnecker reporting live for us today. What a scary time for the Southport Police Department.
It certainly was. And less than an hour later and miles away, we heard that a police officer called saying a suspect was down and there was another on the loose.
So our Rich Nye is there on the northeast side with what happened when the officers then caught up with them. Rich?
Yeah, I'm at the intersection, or close to the intersection of 46th and Arlington. In the neighborhood just across the street to the south is where the two suspects were apprehended this afternoon. Now, police spotted the suspect's vehicle in this neighborhood, and when they tried to stop the car, that's when the suspects pulled into a driveway quickly and hit a tree. Both suspects jumped out of the car, tried to run, but were apprehended. This video shows you one of the suspects in handcuffs at the scene here. There was no gunfire at this location, and the suspects were not hit by any shots at the crime scene at the hospital, but the suspect's car may have a bullet hole.
At one point they recognized a car traveling in this area that matched the description. As officers attempted to catch up to that vehicle, it attempted to pull into a driveway very quickly. It struck a tree. The occupants of the vehicle then fled on foot. We used officers to quickly set up a perimeter and canine, and they were able to apprehend both suspects that fled from that vehicle.
Neighborhood just south of 46th and Arlington, one of the suspects was hit by a car as he tried to run. The other suspect was bitten by a dog, but tonight both suspects taken to the hospital and in custody within just a couple of hours after that first incident at IU Health Methodist Hospital. Anne Marie?